All I really am about is trying to win football games.
The Patriots are one of the most successful teams in NFL history, winning 6 Super Bowls. However, is Bill Belichick really that great when it comes to the draft? Here is a sports science perspective.
And it got me thinking, is this really real? You know I'm about it every day. Is this really real? You know, and it's cloudy every day.
Like, subscribe, smash that bell. Sports science, not bro science. Pats are often known for their ability to create/nurture football players. The Pats are seen as masters of their draft with the ability to turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Examples including Tom Brady, Julian Edelman, and Danny Shelton. But is this distinction deserving? Let's take a look at the stats. When it comes to the draft, Bill Belichick only gets it wrong around about 44% of the time. That might surprise you, but the league average is 69% of coaches selecting players who then never play for them. Now, believe it or not, this is still relatively good compared to other sports known for their talent identification, such as handball being around 74% and soccer averaging well into the 90%. It must be also noted, however, that some of the players selected went to play on for other NFL teams. So if we look at the 2007, only 2 of the players out of 9 went on to play for the Pats. However, other players went off and played for other teams.
No way you're going to cover him in there.
In the words of Julian Edelman, I think they grade people differently, honestly. They want guys that are versatile. They want mentally tough football players. They want smart, physical, tough players. When it comes to talent identification, often you are the product of your environment. This is especially true in what is subjective as to what makes a good football player or who is great at X position. Generally, environment is key in making great players, and a choice of who will make it and who will not make it is often a driving factor in which players will become better. In sport, teams often employ a technical and tactical model that drives selection criteria, and this has to be known to every member of the team, coaches, sports scientists, players, etc. As a member of that team, I have to say, what do I add to this team in order to meet the team's shared goal? And believe it or not, a coach or the selection committee should be thinking about the players also. Also, building a sporting identity that relates to performance can also help to improve team cohesion. This also has an associated response to the overall team's performance and well-being.
I think it's accountability. I think when a team is accountable to each other and they care about each other, I think it just makes the organization a lot better. And I think when you have a coach who has a clear and concise message each and every day, I think it makes the team come together and they have a lot of morale. And I think Bill Belichick does a great job of being honest.
Who left the building? Brady's back! That's incredible!
I have seen it all.
Looking at the evidence that we have already accumulated about what Julian Edelman has said and the technical and tactical models that the Patriots have used in order to win games, and their selecting of players both in the draft and the free agents, clearly shows that they are not after distractions, so to speak. They are after players that one could argue meet the technical and tactical model. They are after the scheme fit players, the players that fit the system that Bill wants. You are going to buy into the performance culture and identity. So to answer the question that was asked at the beginning, is Bill Belichick really that great at the draft? Well, the answer is he's highly proficient and yes.